E aí, gente, tudo bom? Continuando hoje, vamos ter a última entrevista que a gente tem para mostrar para vocês, ok? Com Bruce Cordell. Quem não conhece o cara, fica ligado, que ele é foda. Joga no Google aí, Bruce Cordell. Sério. Eu até espero. Coloca aí, abre. Isso. Na aba do... Isso, abre a aba. Isso mesmo. Não fecha a aba do YouTube. Isso, agora põe Bruce, B-R-U-C-E. Isso, muito bom. Cordell, C-O-R-D-E-L-L. Bonito, isso mesmo. Clica ali no Wikipedia. Isso mesmo. Aí, olha que coisa bonita. É esse cara aí que a gente entrevistou. Pra quem tá com preguiça de botar no Google aí o nome do cara, Bruce Cordell, deixa eu explicar rapidinho quem ele é. Esse cara trabalhou por 17 anos criando Dungeons and Dragons, cara. 17 anos. Ele saiu ano passado e se juntou com um outro criador de Dungeons and Dragons, o Monty Cook, e eles estão agora criando seus RPGs próprios. Tem o criado pelo Monty, que é o Numenera, que inclusive tem um catarse para traduzir ele, agora no Brasil. E tem o próprio RPG do Bruce, que é o The Strange. E, cara, eu pirei nesse sistema dele, no sistema que eles criaram e nesses RPGs que eles criaram. Pirei, tô louco, quero jogar. Logo, de preferência. Então vamos dar uma olhada nessa entrevista. Vai estar em inglês porque o cara é norte-americano, certo? E eu queria mostrar que eu sei falar inglês também, então, né? Tem um pouquinho de momento babaca. Então vamos pra entrevista, gente. Isso aí, vai!
Alright guys, so I'm speaking in English now because I got here with me Bruce Cordell. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this? I ran after you all day. I was kind of a pain in the ass, right? Probably.
Not at all. I was just had other things I had to take care of.
Yeah, sure. No, I'm really sure you had lots of commitments here, right? And presentations, people to talk to, and you kind of the big star here. So that does make a lot of sense. So I'm here with him. For those who do not know, Bruce, he wrote and helped writing lots and lots of RPG books and RPG manuals, and he's one of the guys that worked with D&D, and now he's working in his own RPG, right? The Strange.
That's right. Yeah, so for about 17 years I worked on Dungeons & Dragons, and I created several different, I probably wrote over 100 D&D products, but during that period of time I was actually very much involved. I also wrote many different novels, but about a year ago I left Wizards of the Coast and I started working with Monty Cook Games on Numenera and our new game, The Strange.
So you played a test of The Strange there with some players here, and how was it? How did they play? Was it good? How was the...
It was really great. I mean, one of the players actually has played The Strange a lot before because he turns out to be one of the two demo team members for MCG in Brazil. But everyone else had never played The Strange before. But they were all great. I mean, they had role play. They were role play gamers, and they had a really good time. They enjoyed themselves. They picked things up. They figured out, I explained how to play the Cypher System, which is the game system that The Strange and Numenera uses, and they understood it, and they ended up having a good time. No one died.
No one died. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they won the scenario, so
right.
They saved the Earth.
Very good. They saved the Earth.
Yes,
that's important.
It was a lot. There was a lot more on the line than they first realized.
Oh, that's great.
When they found the remote control for the drone that had a nuclear bomb on it circling the city, they realized, oh, this is kind of serious. What's going on here?
So the campaign had a plot twist there. Mm-hmm. That's just a normal one. We're just gonna have a funny time here, and then there was some responsibility for them.
Yes, then they suddenly realized, wow, if we don't solve this problem, the government's going to come in and nuke this entire town, which would solve the problem as well. Although the fact that they actually accidentally stole the remote control from the people who were going to use the nuke meant that even that was out of the question. Either they were going to have to nuke the town or solve the problem some other way. So
that's how real dungeon masters do, people. Come on. This guy, he helped. Oh, I'm just freaking out here. Sorry, I'm just freaking out here. But I'm not that I don't play for such a long time, but I think 10 years is a nice amount, right?
Oh, a decade.
Yeah, it's a decade already, and I didn't start with D&D. The first RPG I played was Vampire.
Okay.
Before
sure.
I even knew what RPG were. So, but after that, I found D&D and still playing it. And I started in the 3.5, 3.5.
Sure.
Then I moved to the 4th
Yep.
edition, and now I'm playing with my friends the D&D Next.
Oh wow!
And
You're moving up through the editions.
yeah, moving up through the. We gotta get used
It's
to
all-
it
it's all
and update
D&D,
it, right?
yeah.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna find my way to get the core book from The Strange because I wanna.
I hope so.
I really like this. I don't like to get closed in just one theme. You know, I like this freedom to mix things and to jump through things in a convincing way, of course, right?
Well, The Strange is perfect for that then, if I can explain to your viewers. So,
Please.
in The Strange, it's a modern day scenario where player characters travel into limited alternate worlds called recursions. Recursions are seeded from the power of human imagination, where fictions become reality. So they travel into these limited worlds, explore the recursions, defend the Earth from what they find within them, and maybe even create a recursion of their own. So they could travel into a recursion where maybe Sherlock Holmes existed. They could travel into another recursion where maybe it's a Star Wars, small version of the Star Wars universe, or just, the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. They could travel into another universe where Moriarty exists and he knows about all this, and he is actually calling creatures from Cthulhu and from Wizard of Oz and from, zombies, right, to create this crazy cross.
So it's
recursion army.
virtually, it's endless, right? It's infinite.
Yeah, you can pick if you want to have a espionage sort of themed. You can play more on Earth and have spy versus spy. If you want a fantasy, you can go to a fantasy recursion, and you can mix things up.
All right. So I'm gonna ask one last thing for you. All right. Thank you very much for giving me this chance to record our conversation here.
Thank you for your interest.
I'm just gonna ask one last thing. I'll be right back, people. So here, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I was honest with Leandro, the translator as well. I bought this today.
Okay.
Because when I played 3.5, it wasn't my book. We were 7 people, and there was just one book, so we took
Xerox.
5 hours to do all the characters.
Oh, so from one book?
From one book to another. And no, that's my turn now. Give me. And he already signed. I asked him to sign here.
Oh, nice.
And I'm gonna ask
Oh, sure.
you to sign as well.
Oh, no, but
Since it was the first edition I played,
excellent.
D&D, it kind of has a emotional value. This, right?
Is that you?
No. My name is Luiz.
Oh,
Luiz.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bruce. So, people, that's Bruce Cordell here with me, and that was our conversation, alright? See ya.
Bye.
Thank you, man.
No problem.
Thank you very much.